things to do. Becomes a waste of my time, but I don't go on and on with it because I back up what I'm supposed to do, and that's the end of it. First things first, my name is Kenneth Byrne. My company is Crystal Wage Technology Screens. And as you know, I've had a problem with two individuals which were trying to um, tear down my company's name, trying to make me look like I'm something that I'm not, falsifying emails, lies, all kinds of malicious things that try to tarnish my company's name, which I've had for quite some time. And I came in, stood my ground, did what I had to do to back up my company's proof that our products work at the end of the day, due to the fact that when we went to go purchase products from these individuals to bring them down here for proper testing, they refused and they canceled orders left and right. And when you start canceling orders left and right, it shows at the end of the day that your product does not work. So, one of the videos, which I said, which were, it's not surprising what these two individuals do, Crow 1176 and PARTAY AV, or Danny of PARTAY AV, and Jamie, I think it's Gonzalez of Crow's products. It's not surprising that these individuals talk so much nonsense, but at the end of the day, we have mountains of cancellations on them due to the fact when it comes down to ordering the products, and I'm talking about skipping the nonsense of all the memes and all the nonsense, getting right down to the bare basic facts of buying your product and bringing it down here for testing. And when it came down to basically doing this, they just started canceling left and right. Now, Partay has a video of him walking around his backyard, talking about how we have canceled from him. I have yet to see any form of documents or transactions from our website or from PayPal proving his claim. We've requested multiple times. We've got nothing back. This is our 5th cancellation from him. So we have ordered his sample sheets. We have ordered his Vega. The only thing that's available on his website at that particular time, cancellation, cancellation, cancellation. We went back in. He had a new product that came out in 2022. It's 2022 this year. We went in and purchased some kind of, I don't know what paint it was, but it was one of its newer paints. He canceled the order on that. We went in to order the Sony Vega. It reminds me of Sony Vega for some reason. Vega canceled. Before we went into order the Vega Plus, he pulled his website down. His website had a 404 error code that popped up, and then the page disappeared. Couldn't find the page. The first time, he started locking his shopping carts. He locked every last one of his shopping carts. Then he posted samples, and the samples got locked, and they disappeared. And then we went back to 22, and then all of a sudden, we start placing orders. We go get the third one. Shopping cart disappears. It goes missing because AWOL. So here we are right here printing out again. Printing out again more of his. And we don't need any more after this. We're done because I wanted 3 of his all 3 of his cancellations, and I got them. As I said before, I wanted the collection, and I got them. So this is our stack on Partay that we got from all his cancellations. Every last one of these are cancellations on top of cancellations on top of cancellations on top of cancellations for his products. And he has canceled over and over again. So we're going to print this one out, and that's the end of it. Your product doesn't work, because if your product worked, we wouldn't have 5 cancellations from you. If the rest of your products were open, I would place orders on those to get all cancellations on everything you have over there to increase my stack. Your products don't work. If your products don't work, you would be able to back it up, and you can't. This is the new one. This is the one we placed the order yesterday. I didn't do the demonstration right away because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of saying your name. I'm tired of basically talking about your product. At the end of the day, I'm tired of talking about your failures. I'm tired of it. I'm going back to work on my product. I came in and did my job and defended my company. I got my last one that I wanted. And I told you at the end, people, I keep my word, that I wanted that last cancellation to complete my set. And I have it. And then he sends me some dumb message, something about, we're here from the cat. He wrote the head to write this in the subtitle because it's the only way you can see it from here, where he says that you don't control me and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Buddy, you canceled 5 times on your orders. You pulled them. And even at one point, I have it in a live stream recording that you pulled your entire website right from the door. Right there in the middle of a live stream. So I don't know if that doesn't say desperation of scared that somebody's going to buy your product. I don't know what says at the end of the day. So that's the end of it for us. I'm not even going to bother wasting my friend's time, my associates' time of buying your product and bringing it down here because we know it's going to fail 100% because you fought tooth and nail for it not to be down here to begin with. It's not worth anybody's time. And we got the proof to back it up. And says, hey, what do you think? His product is trash at the end of the day. You ever tested? No, it's definitely trash. And we can tell it's trash because he had no confidence in backing his product because we got 5 cancellations from him. I just sat there and titled videos simply, can you back your product up? And you sat there and canceled your orders right from the door. You can't back your product. So I'm going to go print out my cancellations again because there's no other excuse for it. Oh, get in there, paper. There's no excuse for it at all, period. You can use all the excuses in the world. You and Crow can use all the excuses in the world. At the end of the day, you canceled your orders 5 times in a row. We have a track record on our email accounts. We have a track record here. You canceled 5 times. I even titled the videos after we made the orders. Will he cancel? Can he back his product? You knew what they were titled, and you still canceled the orders. You can't back your product. That's the end of the day. That's what it comes down to. I don't care what you talk about. I don't care about this, that, and the other. I don't care about blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that and this, that. No, at the end of the day, you can't back your product. And what makes this even sad, this is a product you just launched this year. What are you going to say? You took down your webpage for technical errors? Bull crap. We all know why you took down the page because I sat right there in the middle of the stream and said, I need one more. I need this last one to add to my collection. I never had to take any extra money out of my account. You canceled so fast and put the money back in our account. We used the same $160 to make all 3 purchases. I never had to wait like, oh, we got to wait 5 days or we had to file a complaint with PayPal. We never even had to file a complaint with PayPal. That's how fast the money went back to our account. We used the same $160 to complete all 3 orders without ever taking any extra money out because the money was on hold or going through a dispute with PayPal or he decided to sit on the order. No, that money transferred back in our account. This money was back in our account way before today. The reason why is because I did this now because, like I said, I'm tired of hearing about it. I am tired of it, just like you and Crow. I'm tired of beating the daylights out of Crow. Crow's products are trash. I'm tired of it. It's boring. It's a waste of our time. We know what's going to happen when it gets down here. We know it's not going to function correctly. We know he embellishes everything he talks about and everything he does. And why do you think he fights so hard to make sure his product doesn't come down here? And now this joker is doing the exact same thing. You see the pattern here? Crow's got 15. He's got 5. You see the pattern? We would have more than this if the rest of his shopping carts were open. And then they get on camera and they talk all this nonsense about this, that, and blah, blah, blah. I know what that is, buddy. At the end of the day, that's just you just trying to save face due to the fact that you basically back down. Your product does not work. If it did work, at the end of the day, we would have it on our table. And it doesn't. And y'all use all these different excuses on this, that, and the other. Crow's favorite excuse is, oh, I don't do business with scammers. Oh, that's funny. You don't do business with scammers. That's what you said, right? But yet you try to keep my $89 in a PayPal dispute and you lost. And at the end of the day, you can't back your product. For me, for being this person, if I'm supposed to be at the end of the day, like we was on the forum site talking, I said, yeah, it's funny. You're supposed to be this fake, this phony, this, that, and the other, and their products are supposed to be grade A, top notch, best of the best, this, that, and the other. Then how come they're having such a difficult time backing their product next to yours? Because your product doesn't work. That's the problem. It doesn't work. You hear that printer going off? That printer's printing you out right now. Because if I want your product at the end of the day, I can get it. If that wasn't the case, then we wouldn't have any of Crow's products downstairs at all. Not one of them. And I got videos and videos of unboxing Crow's products. We can get it. We just got we just got one recently last year from him. And he got terrified, got scared, got paranoid, and decided to send me an invite to buy from his site through an email. That's why we got the email to begin with, because he got paranoid. Crow could not figure out who was placing orders because one got through. When he finally figured out who the buyer was, he canceled the order. That's sad right there. And then went in and sent me an email telling me, hey, look, stop all the nonsense. You can buy from me with confidence. Order all you want. I'm a professional. And I did. I ordered 14 of them. And he canceled every single one of them. The one we have now that's sitting in gold, that's the first one order we put through for the Cinemax. And he went in and canceled the order. Talked a whole lot of nonsense. I backed it up, and he backed the freak down, as he usually does. And it's still in there running his mouth. At the end of the day, you boys, I ain't gonna call you men, I'm gonna call you boys. You boys have to understand, you have canceled orders. When people start canceling orders, it's because they can't back a product up. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. I don't care if you talk about my appearance or who I am or where I live and this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, you canceled orders. And that means at the end of the day, you couldn't back your product. At the end of the day, you can't back your products to basic black and white paint. You can't even back it to a simple Amazon tablecloth, which we have given both of you more than you could handle when it comes to challenges to do these demonstrations, to back your products without us even doing it for you. We've given you the opportunity, and you have both failed to do so. Crow in a live stream in the middle of a chat says no, he's not going to do it. You got the product, you do it. All right, it's a nice thing to say when you got customers that are giving you money at the end of the day to pay for your products that they're supposed to have confidence in. But apparently you don't. It's sad that I see more of Crow's customers. I don't see any of Partay's customers at the end of the day. We tracked down, we couldn't find too many. We found one guy, he don't like you at all. He said a lot of nasty. We'll find him again and show you the stuff he says about Partay, and he calls your stuff a fake. At the end of the day, but that's another story on his own. But Crow's fan base is supposed to be loyal. And at the end of the day, when I saw that no pop up, I was like, wow, that's pretty messed up. At the end of the day, he will not test his own products at the end of the day. And he feels that if I test these, this is for me. At the end of the day, it's not for me, Crow. It's not for me. How in the world are you testing your demonstrations, your products failing, affect me? They affect your customers at the end of the day. They're the ones paying for your product. They're the ones that are believing in the stuff that you're saying when you go on YouTube and you talk about your product being this, that, and the other. Those are your customers believing that, not my customers, your customers. And when you can't back your product, it clearly shows that your product is what we say it is. It's black and white paint. You can't back it. I can sit there and call your stuff anything I want at the end of the day. I can call it scan, paint, this, that, and other, and you couldn't do a darn thing about it. You can't back it. Say if you were to take me to court over it. Yeah, he slandered my product. He said it was this, that, and the other. And Mr. Bird, you got proof? Yeah, we got a video of him making a black and white product. I purchased the product. I got it here on my PayPal debit card. We bought this product multiple times, and we matched it up, and it matched black and white paint at the end of the day. And we asked him to go in and back this claim up. And he refused to do it. And this is how many times we have sent emails to him, messaged him, asking him to back this product, and he refused to do it. Even one time in the middle of a conversation, and we got the transcripts. We got the transcripts of you talking in chat. We got it. Of him saying, I clearly asked him, Your Honor, right here to back it. And he says, no. At the end. You're done. You lost your case that quick. You know what happens when you lose the case, right? We hit you with a counter lawsuit for waste. I would hit you with a counter lawsuit for wasting my time. For bringing me into court, wasting my time, I hit you with a lawsuit. And you will lose that one. Because now you're going to have to back up what you couldn't back up. And that will end you with a lawsuit at the end of the day. See? Can't back up your own stuff. You couldn't even take me to court if I can call you every name and thing in the book, and you could not back your own product at the end of the day. Now your Cinemax is on. It's only on its way. It's only a Thursday. All the nonsense, all the bull crap you've been talking about your product, pulling these amazing contrast levels. Ooh, that is definitely not going to go well. Especially with the demonstration you did with the female with all the black paint on. You did that in a dark environment. Of course you did in a dark environment. Your contrast levels are only going to pull better in the dark. But how are you going to do in a max out zone, in a fully lit environment? I've been asking this guy for the longest time to do a demonstration with contrast levels in a fully lit environment, and he's been avoiding it like left and right. Both of y'all do the same thing. This nonsense with this joker and this polarization and optimization, all this nonsense on camera, that whole video is a freaking scam. Everything you talk on there is a freaking scam. You have no way to back it up. Go in, do your demonstration and break it down and show people that what you're talking about is real. Add in an extra coat, it's going to make the screen brighter. Lie. And all that other nonsense, technical nonsense. Somebody, all they would have to do is go to Home Depot and just get the first color, and that's it. Put primer in it. It's automatically going to be primer on it, prime in it, and they can do anything they want with it. From going, can drop anything they want to make it better. Just paint the first coat on and be done. If you're telling me it takes 3 of those coats to optimize that first screen, then what's the difference if I take out 2 or 3 or just take 1 to 4? Am I going to get a difference? That setting on time, 2 to 3, it doesn't make any sense. 2 to 3, what is 2 to 3 compared to? Is it compared to, if you look at these 2 screens here, Partay, you understand what I'm talking about here? That screen right here is going to take far more paint than this one. This one's going to take longer to dry than this one. If I'm setting the screen and it takes 2 to 3, which one does this apply to? If it takes 2 to 3 here, then how long does it take for this one to set? Because this one is a much bigger screen. It uses more paint. The drying time is going to be a lot longer. So the setting time should be longer than this one. There's no way in the world that's only 2 to 3, and that's only 2 to 3 at the same time. That doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any sense. What's the drying time on this one compared to this one? And you're talking about 5 to 7 days for a screen to dry. If it's 5 to 7 days for a screen to dry, that one's going to take longer. So where does the 5 to 7 days land at? Because it doesn't land for both of them. This one takes longer to dry than this one. It's a much bigger screen. So if it's 5 to 7 for this one, how long is it for that one? See, that's the kind of dumb nonsense that you have in your instructions that don't make any sense at all whatsoever. This is a whole bunch of dumb nonsense. And then that whole thing about your product being so thin, and the reason why Elite, Black Diamond Prinsters to prints their borders on, and your coating won't jam up the motor. Guess what, Skippy? All freaking motorized screens are printed on, every last one of them. I got 3 cheapos downstairs. They're $68 a piece, and they're printed on. I've never ever heard of, in my years of basically being in this business, of a motorized screen with an actual velvet border attached to it. Never. Every last one of them are printed on, due to the fact you would jam the motor. But you come on there talking this dumb nonsense. Understand me this, Danny. I have been in business longer than you have. You are considered to be a noob, a wet behind the ears noob. Everything that you say on camera, I laugh at because I have heard it already. I've been through just about every form of platform. I've designed just about everything you can think of when it comes to gray screen paint mixes. I've had my stuff contracted overseas. I've had contracts here, contracts there. I even have a power. I got NDAs from Seymour AV. I've got pretty much, we want to do business with you by Screen Innovation, but basically I got lawyers that they placed against me because basically my product is what it is. And at the end of the day, you jokers are on here twiddling your thumbs because you can't even match your stuff to a simple $21 Amazon tablecloth. You talked about all that optimization and all that other dumb nonsense, and your screen ended up matching the wall in your theater room perfectly at that most, perfectly. You got in the backyard, you talked all this trash about how I canceled on you. We got like cancellations. About to print out one right now. This is the last one, Before you dropped your server last night and you removed that entire room, I sat there and said I wanted one more to complete my set. This is the last one I need to complete my set. I got it. That's the only one. And I came in that day. I said, man, I don't feel like doing this. That's why the video was so short. Because anyway, I'm tired of hearing you and Crow. At the end of the day, this ends it until we go to court. You can talk all the nonsense about this. You can go in and analyze my videos and blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, we got cancellations over your heads. That's it. What are you going to say? What excuse are you possibly going to use? Oh, buy my product. It's the best so-and-so. So who is going to buy your product? We got cancellations. Are you going to post it all over AVS Phones, Projector Essentials, showing everybody exactly at the end of the day, Facebook, at the end of the day that you canceled orders because you can't stack your products. You can't back your products in the day. Let me get this last one out over here. We need the last one for this one. We got this one and we got the Vega. You got so desperate, you pulled your own site in middle of a live stream. Then all of a sudden you popped it back in. Of course you popped it back in. You're embarrassed. You have to. You can't leave it. And we want it. And I ordered. The minute you popped it back in, what did I do? I went and placed an order. The minute you popped your site back on, I placed the order to get my last one. And what did you do? You put the money back on my account, as you always do. There's my refund right there. That's the last one I needed, the Vega Plus. I got all 3 of your screen paints now that you launched brand new for 2022. I have them right now on my account now. I actually own up now, all of them. Let me show you the time stamped. On the 4th, not the 5th. It happened yesterday. I was so tired of hearing this joker's name at the end of the day. I said, you know, I'm going to do this tomorrow. On the 4th. Do you know what that means, Partay? Do you know what that means? That means that we did something with you we never did with Crow. We bought from you 3 times on the same day. Used the same $160 because you returned the money so fast to our account. We were able to go in and place the order again 3 times in a row. And all 3 times you canceled the money and put it back in our account. I got one on Crow where he canceled so fast. It was in a minute. It was in a minute from each other. 1 minute. This is the, let me see. This is the Vega right here. That's the Vega. This is the, that's the samples. These are the samples. Got all your samples. Order those. Yeah, I'm the one that's supposed to have cancellations. At the end of the day. You hear that noise in the back? And that's your paperwork. You're moving back and forth. I'm the one who's canceled in the end. This is the Daystar right there. I got all 3 of them right here. So this is the Daystar right here. At the end of the day, you 2 got to learn to mind your own business. You're terrified. Your product don't work. You knew what happens if your product came down here. You know what's going to happen. Your screen was going to wash out and fade. You watch those certified struggle down here. You knew darn well that you don't test your products against certified screens. I've never seen any tests against you really testing your product against certifieds. How many screens do you do in 1 hit on your product? You don't see them. I don't see any of the testing that we put our screen paints through that you guys do at the end of the day. That's why you cancel orders and use a bunch of excuses. This would be the Vega Plus. I got all 3 of them. Come back here. So that's the end of it. We're done. I'm going back to work. I got things to do. And you 2 can figure out what you need to do. Until then, Thursday, we got testing to do on the Cinemax when it gets down here. And then after that, we got the hybrid mix. It's coming down. I'm going to put the hybrid mix and Cinemax mix next side by side. And it comes right there. So let me show you people, because like I said, I don't like to talk without backing it up. And of course, tradition, I'm going to sit here and play your video. And it's the video that you claim that I canceled your orders on. Now this individual, one in his backyard, grown man, one in his backyard, walked around, started spreading accusations that we canceled orders from him. And here it is to find out that now we got 5 cancellations on you. See what you get for messing with a Christian at the end of the day? The very same thing that you said that I did, that I didn't even do at the end of the day, trying to make me look bad. I got 5 of them on you now. That's how my Lord protects me at the end of the day. 5 of them. Even when showing pictures of when you do evil, when you do dumb stuff, it comes back to bite you in the face. If I'm this person who does all these evil things, I scam and cheat people, shouldn't it be happening to me? No, it ain't happening to me. It's happening to them. That's what you get. At the end of the day, when I sit down and put it in my Lord's hand, he shows me how to handle, how I need to go about handling this. This is how I handle it. I go in and I place orders for your products to bring them down here. If your product worked 100% like you said it did, I wouldn't have all these cancellations sitting on my table. At the end of the day, I told you what happens when you mess with God's people. And this is what you got now. This is the last one I needed to complete my set. I'm done. I don't need anything else from you anymore. Let's go play the video while I'm sitting here going through the cancellations or organizing my cancellations.
So, that's all right. Hey guys, Danny back again. Sorry to be back so fast. I hate putting out 2 or 3 videos a day sometimes, but the other one actually I've recorded on Sunday. It just took me a little longer to get it in. I tried to upload it twice and it's taken a little while. But anyway, the purpose of this is to let you guys know that after that last video, I went in, I ordered the Phantom, and guess what happened? The puss canceled on me. It's okay, kid, I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry. I'll use another location that you can't cancel on. But just to let you know, that's how big of a coward this puss is. He come out, he loves to talk big and bad stuff behind the phone. But he's scared of Partay. Everybody knows it. So that's all right, Ken. I'll get my hands on it. And then we'll have some fun.
Yeah.
You guys take care. Bye.
Yeah, it's interesting because we're trying to get your product and you cancel every single time you cancel.
Hey guys, Danny back again. Sorry
every single time.
Back so fast.
This is on, I posted your video. I got a copy of it. You can't delete it.
The other one actually I've recorded on Sunday. It just took me a little longer to get it in. I tried to upload it twice and it's taken a little while. But anyway, the purpose of this is to let you guys know that after that last video, I went in, I ordered the Phantom, and guess what happened? The puss canceled on me. It's okay, kid. I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry. I'll use another location that you can.
I'm pretty sure when you was walking around in your backyard that you didn't realize that all this was going to happen to you. I think if you knew all this was going to happen to you, you wouldn't have made that statement. That statement is definitely going to go to your grave with you. And you can go delete the video if you want. We got a copy of it. So I can play it back over and over and over again with your slideshow. These are the multiple cancellations we have from you. I have every last now one of your products, all with cancellations. And this right here is your stack. Your stack. More cancellations. More cancellations. Oh, these are all cancellations from you. Look at it. Cancellation. All from you. This is all yours. This is you. That's your stack. It's going to get to a point that our company is going to have a reputation of making people back down. That we make them cancel out. That's how much y'all fear us. I'm going to get Crow's stack too and put it right over here in the corner. Crow's got quite a lot. So if your products were supposed to be what they're supposed to be, as y'all claim to be, why do I have this sitting here in front of me right now? This is what you get at the end of the day for messing with a Christian at the end of the day. I told you at the end of the day that my products that I have downstairs are my blessing from my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You want to make a mockery of his blessings? This is your results right here. You shut down your websites because you can't basically stand the fact that we keep coming in to buy your product and you get scared, you shut your websites down. This is your, what did we get out of this? Nothing. I got 13 screen paints downstairs, legends right now that are doing things on levels that your products couldn't even begin to even do. We got stuff we haven't even tested out. We haven't had a chance to get done. I'm waiting for the rest of my supplies to get here to do my test. I can take the very same bed sheet or tablecloth that we told you guys to test your products against that you refuse to do, and we use that tablecloth to show how amazing our products are. We use them for fun. and you can't back your product up to a tablecloth. Here's all your cancellations right there. I was able to obtain your Vega Plus. I told you I'm gonna get my collection. The Daystar, I have that one too in cancellation. And I have the Vega. I got all three of your products, your brand new 2022s on my table showing cancellations. Money back to our account. I placed the other one. You know what's interesting about these orders? And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Every last one of them was made on July the 4th. Next one, July the 4th. Next one, July the 4th. You know what's so interesting about that? We were able to process all three orders, not from taking out separate $160 out of my account. No, one. I used the same $160 for all three orders. That's how fast the money he transferred back to our account. So fast that we were able to go in and place the order again and get the same money back. And go in and get the same money back. I never had to take any extra money out of my account. You returned my money that fast to my account. That was able to buy all three of your products on the same day and use the same money over and over and over again. We didn't have to wait. We didn't have to file a PayPal complaint, nothing. You put that money back that fast. This is coming from a person whose product is supposed to be more superior than ours at the end of the day. Let's go back and play your video one more time. And then I'm going to make sure I get on this video. I want to show documents where I like to back things up because I can't say you pulled your site and not proof of it. Check the video and show where you pulled your site in the middle of a live stream.
Hey guys, Danny back again. Sorry to be back so fast. I hate putting out 2 or 3 videos a day sometimes, but the other one actually I recorded on Sunday. It just took me a little longer to get it in. I tried to upload it twice and it taken a little while. But anyway, the purpose of this is to let you guys know that after that last video, I went in, I ordered the Phantom, and guess what happened? The puss canceled on me. It's okay, kid, I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry. I'll use another location that you can't cancel on. But just to let you know, that's how big of a coward this puss is. He can come out, he loves to talk big and bad stuff behind the phone. But he's scared of Partay. Everybody knows it. So, that's all.
Pretty sure your wife asked you at the end of the day, why are you canceling orders on them? I'm pretty sure she asked you that. Anybody would ask you that. Why are you canceling orders? If your product is supposed to be this, that, and the other, and I'm pretty sure you taught me quite a bit at the house about my products being this, that, and the other, I'm pretty sure she's probably trying to figure out, if your product is supposed to be so good, why does this man have so many canceled orders? Why is he displaying you pulling your website down and all that? People are questioning you now. And I'm pretty sure she's questioning you. If your product's supposed to be all this, that, and the other, and I'm calling you out, and I'm saying your product is bullcrap at the end of the day, that everything you said in that video is a lie, and she's probably saying, well, you need to back it up. You can't have anybody talk to you that way. I'm pretty sure that conversation's going on. And you can't back it up. Look at this. Your products are canceling left and right. And she's seeing this. I know she's seeing your canceled orders. I know she's seeing the videos. Everybody got YouTube. It's one after the next. Every time we come in, cancel order, cancel order, cancel order, cancel order. Okay. Pull this website down. All kinds of stuff, man. Lock this shopping carts. And then you come and send me some stupid message, you don't control me. Man, your message is going in the junk. That's where it goes. All your messages go in the junk at the end of the day. That's where they go. Just like your product is junk. I'm going to call you out right now. Your product is a scam, it's junk, and it's trash. And nobody should buy it at the end of the day because you can't even back your own stuff. The very person that you sit here and talk trash about, I'm supposed to be this, that, and the other, and you can't challenge my technology. This is my results right here. This is why I sit here and I tell you people, we can't get challenges over here. I'm not trying to brag at the day. Our product is a freaking amazing. And because of that, we can't get challenges. I've called freaking Dragonfly, and they basically, and I'm not trying to be rude here, the guy's a really nice, cool dude. He's a nice guy at the end of the day. But they just wouldn't give us that sample sheet for that dragon. They wouldn't give it to us. They knew who I was when I picked up the phone. I couldn't even come in as a customer. They knew who I was. He wasn't handing that thing over to me at the end of the day, not to put against that phantom downstairs. We even requested from Screen Innovation. I've requested from them way before I worked for the Dragon and T Prism. And those sample sheets never came because at the end of the day, I told you, they watch my site from time to time. That's how they knew my company was there. That's how they knew how to send me the information. That's how they knew how all that got started, because they were watching me. I got a lot of companies that pop in and watch my channel. And when they watch me do this stuff to people, like, oh, good gracious, I don't want that kind of stuff coming back to me at the end of the day. That's why they didn't acknowledge us at all, period. They acknowledged us the first time, and I guess they regret that stuff now, because at that particular time, we can use that against them. Yeah, Screen Innovation gave us court orders. They came at us to tell us to back away from this stuff at the end of the day. And they can't argue about it because we got it right there. It'd be different if they just sent me that at the end of the day, but no, we got an email from them asking us, talking about our products being amazing. They want to be able to, it got potential. And then the next minute, we got another document coming at us with an attorney. So you can't say, oh, but one point, yeah, they wanted to do business with it. And the next minute we got hit with this. Something went wrong in that process. We have a record of basically people who calls themselves trying to take us on. This is y'all result at the end. And I look forward to getting more, a lot more. But not from you jokers. You jokers, this right here is just fun. When I get something from a company like Black Diamond or or from Elite Screens or DMP Supernova, that is amazing. That's a great trophy to see a company like that big back down. And you guys want to come at me with this, y'all petty paints. Y'all can't even back your products up. So some basic black and white paint at the end of the day. We've given these things to Crow over and over again. He still can't back his product. Came back to bite you in the face. Just like the same dumb nonsense. These true grown men. No, I'm going to say boys. At the end of the day, because y'all not even men. Boys. One sitting up in his apartment. The other one walking around in his backyard. Doctored an email that you sent to us. That's our email you sent to us. Cursing me out. And try to make it look like, oh, because of this video, I canceled. And then I reacted by cursing you out because I canceled and you put me on blast. It wasn't even true. I went back and said, look, this is the original email right here. This is the timestamp, who sent it, so and so and so. We all know how Hotmail works. And then after seeing that, and I'm supposed to cancel, and Crow gets up there and talking about, oh yeah, he talks about cancel, so and so and so. Well, look at this, Crow. Look at this. I did the same thing to him I did to you. Isn't that interesting? Y'all doctored the email, fake, because we have it on our account showing the real email. You talk about me hiding behind the camera. Oh, Crow, I got cancels on you, so and so and so. Well, Crow, guess what? Your buddy got the same thing you got now. Y'all don't have anything on me. Not one cancellation. Not one. And I asked you to back it up. I want to see those documents like I have here on my table right now. And you can't show them to me. You know why? Because you never placed an order. We never canceled an order because no order was ever placed. And you two sat up there and came up with this scheme of taking the email that he sent to me, cursing me out, and making it look like it was me, along with the video, to try to make it look like I canceled the order and I cursed you guys out in the process. When all the while, Partay sends that email to us cursing me out, or something about, I don't know what it was, something stupid he was doing, or something he was supposed to be threatening me or whatever, to shut me up, or to keep me quiet or whatever. I guess he thought that was going to work. You got the wrong person, buddy boy. Your little threats are emptied over here. We look at them threats, we start laughing at you. Yeah, whatever. I've talked to you on the phone quite a few times. I already told you over the door. You ain't shaking anything over here. It ain't gonna happen, buddy. I don't know how this works in your world, but over here, you're a joke over here. All that threat nonsense or whatever, you're a joke. And what'd you say? Oh, say one more thing. Oh, there you go. I've been running you into the ground like a railroad stake. And your threats are empty, but my attorneys aren't at the end of the day. Because I got things on you now. And that's what's going to cost you at the end of the day. I got things now on you. So let's go back and look at this cancellation where he removed an entire marketplace. 404 error code. I'm thinking that maybe this was caused by maybe a hiccup on our side. Maybe we had a problem over there with a hiccup. This is one of the other ones we're putting information down. We thought it was us on our end. Like, wait a minute, is that us doing that? Like, is that hiccup coming from our side? Sure enough, it wasn't coming from our side. It was coming from you because you pulled down your entire marketplace. So let's go over here and let's pull up that video right there. And I'll post it at the bottom so you can go check it out. In the middle of the transaction, I sat right there and said, and he had to be in the room because that's the only way you would have knew that I was making that third transaction. He was in here because I sat there and I said that I need one more to complete my set. And the minute I said that, boom, your site went right down. I said, don't worry. I said, I don't care. I'm going to get mine. At the end of the day, what did I say? I'm going to get my third one. And I did. It's right there sitting on my table right now. I got it right now. Got it yesterday, but I didn't feel like bothering with it yesterday. Let me see what we got right here. Look at this. All this. This is all you, man. This is all you right here. Calling you out. Giving you a second chance. Cancel from us 5 times in a row. Canceled order. Can't back up your product. Here you go. Pull down your website. You deleted your website. Got a video just strictly on that right there of you deleting your website. That's why I did that one separately because I wanted the other one. It happened right in the middle of what we're doing, and I wanted one to directly point exactly what you did. Put this in here real quick so we can get this all tidied up. Nice and neat little bow. All right, so let's explain to you what happened to Partay today. Partay. Let me get the actual pull down. I want the actual pull down. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. And like I said, I've been in the business for a very long time. I've been in this business a long time, Partay, way before you ever existed. Way. That's why the stuff that you're talking right now, I know is bullcrap because I've heard it already. I've heard it. I used to be on ABS forums faithfully. I met all kinds of people who made screen paints. All kinds of people in my timeline. And I've heard you. I heard everything you're saying. I've heard it already. Everything that Crow's talking about, I've heard it already. The only difference between Crow and you now, because you'll have more advanced projectors than they had back then. And the projectors they have now pretty much do all the work. That's why we use older projectors over here. I don't use the advanced projectors. They do too much of the work. I can make your projectors easier. P2, which I use over there, man, it's a cakewalk for our stuff over here. That's why we use these old projectors, 720p projectors over here. Because at the end of the day, my product does the work, not the projector. Because when your customers go in and look at your videos, you're talking about quality. Well, how about you take away that $3,000 projector, drop a 720p in there, see if you get the same quality. Then you talk about quality. You don't do that with a $3,000 projector. Because at the end of the day, you're talking about quality. So what happens to a person who doesn't have that projector? Are they going to get the same quality as a $3,000 projector? Oh, heck no. Because at the end of the day, why would you spend $3,000 for a projector when you can do the same thing with a 720p? You guys don't think at the end of the day. Your projector does the work, not your screen. Because if that's the case, when we get it down here, it should do quite well, shouldn't it? Yeah. Let me see what we got here. Here we go. This is the actual stream. All right. I'm going to give him a chance. to redeem himself. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We're going to place another order through Partay right now to give him a chance. Now, I'm going to give you a chance, Danny. If you let this order go through, if you can back your product 100%, I'll respect you on it. I'll give you some respect. Hear me giving you an option. What you got for me? Gave you an option. Let's see. I ain't going to go that far. Well, let's see. I'm going to give you a chance. So we're going to give you a chance to see if you can basically, I'm going to give you another chance. Some people don't ever get another chance to be able to back themselves. I'm going to place the order again. Here you go. Here it is. You got to place the order right now. So we need the Vega Plus. I need the Vega Plus. That's the last one I need. That's all I need. Now this one, I gave you a chance to redeem yourself. I said, this will give you a chance to redeem yourself. You know what I mean? This one's just basically just to buy your product because I want the last one for my collection. So let's go over your product. I want this last one for my collection. I'm just ordering for the spite. I want it for my collection. You can sit on it if you want. Like I said, I'll just go through PayPal. Last one I needed was the Vega Plus for my collection. And I got it. Got your Vega Plus. Got your Vega. And I got your Daystar. And if you open up the rest of them, I have them too on my table. Because you're not going to give me, you're not, at the end of the day, we already know from the door, from seeing your perfect track record, at the end of the day, you're so, at the end of the day, I can base it, at the end of the day, I'm going to get my money back on my account. I don't even have to follow through PayPal. It'll boom, be on my account. Because he tried it the last time, he saw how it turned out. And we placing the order for the Vega Plus, the last one I needed. At the end of the day, mind your own business. Learn to mind your own business. Don't talk about my product at the end of the day. You can't back against my product, don't talk about it. For those of you feel that I'm wrong for doing this, no, this is what he deserves at the end of the day, because he needs to know to mind his own business. Don't talk trash about my work and what I do over here, and you can't back it at the end of the day. Let's see. That's what I'm about to order right there. Vega Plus. Watch what happens. Oh, I hope he's not pulling sight. Look what we got. The minute we try to order, look what popped up. You see what that says right there? In that description, in that code, it describes exactly what page went down. And that 404 error code. The do-it-yourself page, that's his marketplace. And he pulled it out. So this is the other one. We got two of these now. We got, yeah, it's the one right here. It's the one right here. Stacking your orders. This one. That man shut down his site. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, scammers can't back up their products. They can't. They can't back them up. That's cool. I'm going to make sure this is correct. Make sure it's not me. I refreshed the page 4 times to make sure it wasn't us. This last one for my collection. I'm just ordering for the spite. I want it for my collection. You can sit on it if you want. Like I said, I'll just go through PayPal, get the money back on my account. Doesn't make a difference. At the end of the day, mind your own business. Learn to mind your own business. Don't talk about my product at the end of the day. You can't back against my product, don't talk about it. For those of you feel that I'm wrong for doing this, no, this is what he deserves at the end of the day, because he needs to know to mind his own business. Don't talk trash about my work and what I do over here, and you can't back it at the end of the day. Let's see, well, the last one, that's the Vega Plus, that's what we want. Oh, I hope he's not pulling sight. Look what we got. The minute we try to order, look what popped up. You see that right there? That's the page right there. So when that page is missing, you get the error code to tell you exactly what page was removed or went down or had a problem. There it is right there. The do-it-yourself page. That's his marketplace. He pulled it. But just to show you that we're relentless, the minute you pop that page up, I didn't tell y'all last night. Last night we went in, I went downstairs, I was in my shop, and I went to check to see if his page popped up. Because he had to bring his page back on. That's embarrassing. That is really embarrassing. I went in and checked it. Sure enough, his page popped up. I said, I'm going to get my last one. Because I said at the end, I want the last one to complete my collection. And sure enough, I made that order. The minute his page popped on, and that money, boom, went right back to my account that fast. Even faster. And I said, you know what? I'm not even going to do a video on this. I'll wait till tomorrow we'll do the video. It's time stamped anyway. Because we needed all of them on the same day. So it's time stamped. So I came in when I got up. I went to bed early. I'm just not getting up for work. I'm literally getting up for work. I got crap. I got so much stuff to do today. It's not even funny. So I get up, get this thing out of the way so I can move on with things to do, because I'm done, Danny, with you. That's it. There's nothing else. And there's nothing you can say, nothing you can do. At the end of the day, I got a stack on you. That's it. I told you before all this even started, don't let me get a stack on you. Like PARTAY, like Crow. I told you this. And sure enough, we got a stack on you. You couldn't back your product up. The minute your cart opened up, I was like, bam, we're going to buy this and get this over here. Let's do the test. And the minute you saw it, oh, no. He ain't testing my product. I'm pulling my money out. Give him back his money. Give him back his money. That's literally what you did. I'm pretty sure your friends, your wife, I'm pretty sure you talked up a storm about me over there. And now look, how you going to explain to them at the end of the day, if they are all watching this video, that you canceled orders on us when you talked all this trash, even to go as far as pulling down your site in the middle of a transaction when I was going to get the third one to add to my collection. Oh, he couldn't have that. He couldn't have me getting a third one, but I got it. It's right here. I got it to add to my collection. It's like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Look at that. I got my last one. And I sat there and said, in the video, I'm going to get it. The minute your site pops up, I'm getting my last one and showing up and got the money right back on my account. That fast. Let's finish the video. Now, real quick, I'm just going to say this. On their end, they feel this is a victory for them. They feel that, oh, I stopped him. He can't order anymore. Do you hear what you just said out of your mouth? I stopped him. He can't order anymore. That's sad at the end of the day, because that means you fear us. Your products don't work. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. And when you people live in some reverse, I think you guys live Superman, the bizarre world, everything's in reverse.
All along right now. That sucker came up. I hope you didn't pull your site in spite of me. At the end of the day, that's not going to be good for you at all, period. This web page from right here, yeah. It's temporary out. This is how we deal with people at the end of the day. I don't believe in that dumb nonsense. I told you, at the end of the day, I don't have time to be doing that childish nonsense. I handle like a man. That's how we do a business. We handle like a man. We go over and we take care of it. If you got a problem with my product at the end of the day, if I'm working on my products at the end of the day, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and you're over there minding your business, guess what? I'm coming to your front door to buy your product to bring it down here for testing.
That's how we do it.
Back it up, or you're going to shut it down one way.
Back it up or shut it down.
Right there. And we gave him an olive branch. We told him, mind your own business, but he can't seem to do that at all. All right, no problem. I'll get my third one. I'm cool. I'm going to make sure this is correct. Make sure it's not me, and I'm going to hit a refresh. Now it's coming up. Look at this. I'm hitting a refresh right now. You can see it right now. I'm hitting
the refresh over and over again. His page still the same. I'm thinking maybe it might be our error. Nope. In the refresh, it's still the same. Is the page clicking? In the refresh over and over again.
That man shut down the site. Oh, well, that's what you get. At the end of the day, I don't feel no remorse. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm not
so sorry for you.
When I take it to court, sue the daylights out of you for basically touching my pictures without my permission. Yeah, you and Crow. I'm going to clean both your clocks at the end of the day. And mind your own business at the end of the day. I don't feel like the world.
Now, for you two to understand, if I sit here and tell you that I can back up everything that I say, and I can, that I have documents on just about everything, how much more you need to fear when I bring you into court? I'm airtight when I come to court. I do my research. I have enough here basically at the end of the day. When it comes to you guys, I don't even need, my attorneys were laughing like, you don't even need us at the end of the day. You guys do so much dumb stuff at the end of the day. It is self-incriminating. What do you call it? Self-snitching? That's what they call it now today. Dumb stuff. Just doing dumb stuff. When Crow sits there and says that, oh, we can't, I don't ship out. No, we got text messages to me talking to Crow, telling him to ship out an item. He told me, no, I'm not going to ship it out. Text messages. I got all that. I did a detailed, look, you can go to a documentary on the scammer Crow. And everything I said in that demonstration, I had documents, emails, text messages, videos to back up everything that I said. Now I'm building one in you, Partay.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, scammers can't back up their products. They can't. They can't back them up. That's why Crow went into that whole nonsense of changing this count to that whole micro strategy, MS, dumb nonsense of changing this count out and doing all this weird stuff. If you go look at his count on eBay, it doesn't pop up under any category. It pops up under the category under literally Crow paint. Like painting for pictures for crows. Lie you not.
You think I'm joking? Go look it up. It's under the category for crows. It's kind of like He's getting a lot of heat, and I guarantee he's getting heat because at the end of the day, who the heck's going to pay $80 for a screen paint when you could do the same thing with a tablecloth? At that, it does two of the screen paints at the same time. It costs you $160 to get both of them. For the tablecloth, it costs you $21. And I'm pretty sure their customers now question him, especially in the middle of that stream where he said no, he wasn't going to do it at the end of the day. He refuses to do it. So I'm pretty sure he's getting a lot of heat. And because of that, the first thing when people start getting heat, they start making the path disappear on getting easy to get over to him. That's why if you look at his eBay account, it doesn't come up under the category of everybody's screen paint. It comes under something completely different. If you go to his YouTube channel and you go to click on his name, it takes you to a blank homepage. Dumb, don't you think somebody's going to go over and click videos and your page is going to pop up? Like you're trying to hide your stuff at the end of the day. Because all somebody has to do is just take their mouse and go over and click. And if you think that's, I'm joking, I'll back that one up too.
Yeah, y'all try to ridicule me, prosecute me, but none of it works at all, does it?
No,
Don't
yeah.
seem to work. Mr. Virgin. And tomorrow morning we'll have another screen paint and another one and another one, another one. Oh, he popped up. Look, now he popped up. Let's go make our purchase. Good.
Because I mean, the whole site dropped. Then not just the marketplace, the entire site dropped. And then it popped back on. And then we noticed that when we went into the menu, the do-it-yourself was gone. So I went through every last link one by one to make sure it was gone. It wasn't even there.
Let's see what application. Oh, wait a minute. Something's missing here. Something's missing. Isn't there supposed to be application here? There's supposed to be a product here, isn't it?
Do it yourself is missing. The same one you saw in the error code that popped up that said do it yourself, that's the page that he removed or blocked or whatever he did to keep us from getting access to buying more paint from him. So he removed the entire page so we couldn't get access to it. So we went through every last one of these. There's homes, there's selection, applications, shipping and returns. You know, marketplace is not going to be in any of these areas like that. It's going to be marketplace or a seller's market or whatever way you put it, but that's where it's going to be at. Every transaction we made, and we can go back and check our transactions on a recorded time, it shows we went to a page called Do It Yourself, which is the exact same name that popped up when the error code popped up. Was a Do It Yourself page from the door, which was actually the page of his marketplace.
He removed it. I think he removed the product. It's not there. Hold on a minute. I'm going to put you guys on product and see this. That's why the page went in like that. He probably went on the page and edited. So let me see. We're going to hit every last one of these links. And we are about you, but we know it's not going to come under contact, friends, about, customer requests. So it ain't going to come into none of these. It has to be between these two. So if nothing pops up between these two,
I'm going to go grab your videos, what we need to put into here so everybody can read, go through all your cancellations, which we've recorded, everything, all on the links that we have underneath for you now. Same thing we have with Crow. We got tons and tons of stuff on Crow at the end of the day. There you go. There's all your links right there. That's all you. Matter of fact, we're missing some things, but I think they're all in anyway. And these are the recent ones. So I'll put this right here. On the videos right here. I'm gonna need that one. Let's go to this one right here. That's the marketplace. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one right here. Let's go back out of this right here. I need this one. Oh, we did put them all in. Did we put them all in? That can't be right there. No, that can't be all of them. That gotta be. So we gotta do a reset on that one. There we go. This is it. And I'm gonna put down why. I'm gonna finish this right here because I was gonna put down why your product is a fake. It is. It's a fake. It's all that trash y'all talk about optimization. That's bull crap. But if you feel that I'm wrong on this, feel free to go in and back it up, which you two can't do. See, you can see all the trash about my stuff, this, that, and the other, but at the end of the day, you got how many documents? I got documents backing everything up. You can sit there and say my products are this or that. Like he sat there and he showed some video of a screen we're testing downstairs. So we're testing the screen versus ambient light. This is not Legends, none. This is some old stuff he sprayed on there before we grade coat this surface over again. So it does well with the lights out. When we did the 3D mapping, we turned the lights on, we noticed the screen faded. We were like, okay, we're going to have to recoat this with Legend or maybe one of the Phantom's invisible technology. It's an older screen we built. And you can go back to the timestamp. It's an old screen. So I'm going to convert that screen into a display for a company, and we're testing it. So I put the test live. This joker goes in and goes, "Oh, your screen faded. Look at it." So, you stupid idiot. If my products all look like that, I wouldn't have had videos on my account of 150-inch screens back side by side displaying. We wouldn't have sun killer technology. None of the screens in my environment would pull up. My 150-inch sitting on top of my ceiling, for you keep in mind, it's bigger than any screen that you and Crow both have in your homes right now. That's sitting on my ceiling. I can turn my lights on and I can watch a football game off that bad boy, and you guys can't even actually generate your screens to fire up in your environments without fading and washing out. So it just shows you how desperate they are, that the slightest little thing that we show up, oh, look at that, look at that, oh, look at this, look at this. But at the end of the day, we got stacks on y'all. Good gracious, y'all like little kids at the end of the day. That's the end of it. I'm tired of tearing this man's name. That's it. If he opens up the rest of his shopping carts, who cares? We got enough evidence right here to bury you. Anytime you go to ABS Forms, any site you post your stuff, I'm going to post these bad boys. Oh, don't buy from him. We ordered from him 5 times in a row. He canceled every single order. Even here's a video of him pulling down the page because he was afraid. His products don't even work. We can slam you now anywhere you go on the internet. Anywhere you advertise, we can actually show proof that you basically, your products don't work because we try to buy your products. Not 1, 5 times in a row. Even the samples you canceled on. We got tons on Crow over there. Don't buy from him either. Crow put messages in his harassment. Leave me alone. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anytime you guys pop up talking trash about your product, work, and this, that, and the other, oh, don't buy from them. No, we got cancellations. This is from Crow. This is from everybody knows exactly. PayPal, they put the money back in our account. And most impressive, we got one from him. We're done on the same day. And we use the same $160. I didn't have to take any extra money out of my pocket. I did that with Crow a couple of times. Then he realized what we were doing to him. And then he stopped. He made sure we got our money the next day. But yeah, we got it all in the same day. Now I'm going to go downstairs and do something that you jokers can't do. I'm going to take that very same sample, that surface. We're going to use it to do that to test our screens. We test our screens white levels off of that. I got another one coming in that's ivory. I got another one coming in gray. We're using those tablecloths to put against our own products for testing. Why? You guys can't do one of them at the end of the day. I think I might go. I'm not going to do that. Keep in mind, just because you went in and took our label, it wasn't our label, it was a joke label at the end of the day, but you decided to take the joke label and make it your own. This dum-dum took the joke label. It's a joke label for Raven. Took the label, put his name Crow to it. I'll explain to him, yo, that label represents you being a scammer. That's what it basically represents. Tablecloth, that's what it is. You're scamming people at the end of the day. They can do it with a tablecloth. That's what it represents. But this dum-dum took the freaking joke label and used it on his eBay account and labeled it to his product. You do know, we had to come in time. You do know that's a joke label. People watch me make that label in a live stream. And we're laughing about it. and you took the very same label and put your name on it and attached it to your product. Yeah, that was real smart. But now you moved it back. Everything you pushed, you put it back. Here you go, right here. It's a joke label. And you put your name on it like an idiot. And guess what? We got a copy of it. I made a copy of it. I actually remade it. I got a copy right in my folder. We're going to use it on the next screens from now on. And you can't get mad about it. You can't sit there and say, oh, we took my... No, no, no. You put your name on that label trying to be smart.
Does he know that that label is a joke label? Like it's attached to a tablecloth. That's what it represents. A tablecloth is a joke, and he made his actual one. Wow, that's funny. No, I'm not, buddy. At the end of the day, look at this. I don't have anything dumb on my account looking like that. That is sad right there. That is sad.
When you're so quick to do evil things all the time, you would trip up yourself and embarrass yourself. And he was so quick to come in and try to take the label, thinking that that was an actual product that we were selling. And I explained to him, hey, yo, that's not an actual product. That's the tablecloth. That's the Raven. That's the Amazon tablecloth. I had to break it down for him because even when I sent him the link, he kept sending me messages back and forth saying, when are you going to send me the tablecloth? Send me the Raven, the Raven. I said, dumb. It's right there. It's a tablecloth. It's not an actual product. The label's a joke. And he literally took the label and went in and put his name on it and put it on his own product. And I had to come back and tell him, yo, that is a joke label. It basically labels you as a scammer. You took the scammer label and you stuck it on your actual product on freaking whatchamacallit, on basically eBay, and put your name on it, which is actually much better than the Raven. Because at the end of the day, as I said before, we were going to put your name on it. And I said, nope, that'd be a bad idea because that'd be wrong and disrespectful. Let's just use Raven instead. And then you come in and you put Crow on it. I'm keeping it. At the end of the day, here's your label. I actually redesigned it. Yeah, I'm keeping it. There's no way in the world I'm going to basically remove that. And now the new fabrics that are coming in, it's going to have your name attached to it. And you can sit there and rant all you want and say, oh, no, he didn't get my... We didn't have to. You did it yourself. Because we had the video telling you it was a joke label and you have it on your account. Went in and changed it. There you go. Here's your label right here. We actually re-engineered it. Dumb stuff. So now we're going to use it. And he can complain and cry all you want. Because at the end of the day, you did it to yourself. No one told you to touch that. That's what happens when you don't learn to keep your hands off of stuff. That's what you learn from. You don't know how to keep your hands off of people's stuff at the end of the day. This is a valuable lesson to keep your stuff off of people, keep your hands off people's stuff. Because at the end of the day, it was a joke label. It was a joke label. At the end of the day, you went in and put your name on it. And then try to use it on your account to rub it in our face. And I told you, hey, dumb, that's not what you think it is. That's a stable that went on the side of those tablecloths. The Raven is a tablecloth from Amazon. It's not a real product. But your customers can get the same results off a tablecloth they can get from your product at the end of the day. And he's sitting there telling me, when are you going to send me the Raven? When are you send the Raven? It's right there. We just sent you the link. It's a tablecloth, a physical tablecloth. And he went in and put his name on it, trying to slander us. And didn't realize, just figured out, he changed his account back, just figured out that we were telling the truth. It was a joke label. But too late, you already put your name on it. And that's better than what we wanted, because we did want your name on it to begin with. But I didn't want to touch your name to begin with, because that would be disrespectful. But you doing it yourself is a different story. So we kept it. And we called it the Projection Screen Tablecloth 4K. Now you were part of the joke. And we didn't even give you 2.0. We gave you a 0.1. Crow Cinema. That's what you put down, right? You wiped out this area and you wiped out this area. So I came with my editing equipment. I removed that ugly blotch that you had to make it look like you paste your name in there. And I made it look professional. And now we're going to use this. When the new ones come in, surfaces come in, this is going to be the Crow Cinema 0.1. All with the help of Crow, because you put your name in it. And if you want to sit there and argue about it, I got a video to back it up where we told you not to use the label. It is a joke. And did you listen? No. You went back in and altered it and changed it and laughed about it. No? Well, guess what? It's yours now. So, enjoy the videos behind this, because now we're going to use the Crow Cinemax 0.1, which is going to be the darker screen. We have a dark gray coming in. I want a little bit darker. We're going to use with that one. This is going to be the product now. We're not using the Raven anymore. Why not? When we got you have now we got your name on it. So I'm going to change them all out now to Crow. Crow Cinema Screens. And you can't get upset and angry about it, because at the end of the day, you stuck your name on it. And I told you not to do it. I gave you fair warning. I ain't had to warn you at the end of the day. I didn't have to say anything to you. I was trying to be nice and help you out here. Even when you do dumb stuff, I try to help you out. And I told you and warned you, don't use that. It is a joke. Does he listen? Nah. That's what you get with touching people's stuff. This dumb went in and basically put it. I hate to call people dumb at the end of the day, but come on, what else can you explain it to be? Turned around and put it on his freaking eBay listing. And even had the nerve, and you think that's, I'm telling you something, right? I'm going to show you something real quick. This one have you crying. If it's still there. On his site, he talks about it in the conversation that he's going to make it a part of his new product line. He's going to use that label. Go ahead. Please do. I mean, go ahead if you want to. I mean, I don't mind that. But yeah, he's going to start ranting. Just keep in mind, here's the ranting right here. Calm down. We're not buying your product. Actually, I need to be in here anyway. Let me see. We might pop up in here. It might not. Let me see. Let me find it. Here it is right here. There, he used it right there. That's where he edited it right there. See right there? That's the actual print, what it looks like. See how it's blotted out? He used it. I'm going to show you right here. We said and told him. We told him again in the text. Which one? The label's a joke label. It's a tablecloth. It matches your paint. We're trying to tell him. We're trying to help him out a little bit. Even with all the stupid stuff, this is dumb stuff he does, trying to help him out. And we checked in and said, laugh out loud. Into your email account, on your email account, really? Like, really? For an email account, we're trying to explain to him, you really don't mind. This is all the stuff we sent to Crow to make the product. And he refused. This is how many times we sent this to him. This is Crow right here. Perfect. I'm going to snap a picture of this. See where it says my upcoming mixes. So at the end of the day, you can see that he has to delete. He has to get rid of all his old paints. You know why he has to get rid of them? Because he feels that those old paints are going to be linked to the challenges we gave him. Crow, it don't make a difference at the end of the day. You're a scammer at the end of the day. You're going to have to back up every single product. Every product from here on in that you make new, you're going to have to back it to that black and white paint. Because at the end of the day, your customers are going to want to know if you have any left. We're going to want to know if your product is black and white paint. Just because you come up with a new product doesn't mean anything. You still got to back it up. Every time we come up with a black screen, we still got to back it up. Doesn't make a difference. It's still got to be backed up. And people don't even ask us. We do this on our own. No one has to come and do this to me. No one's ever come to me and asked me over and over and over and over and over again to back a screen up. No one. Ever. But we got to ask you guys to do that. But I'm going to show you how dumb this individual is. He was going to make it his product line. He sat right there and said it. My upcoming product line. Thank you. Love it. Oh, you dummy. It's a freaking joke label. It represents you being a scammer at the end of the day. I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to snap a picture of that when I come back. We need that for something else. Yeah, it's a joke label. Right there. So he decided to take it and use it on his account. Now, if you go back to his eBay account right now, it ain't there. He removed it. He removed it after we told him, hey, yeah, it's a joke label. It represents your product being a scam at the end of the day. See, he removed it. After we told him, that's what it represents. You took something, put your name on something that represents you being a scammer. And now when we told him this, we were laughing at him about it, and he felt stupid about it. He went and changed it back, changed his account back. But too late now because you put your name on it. So now we're going to use it. So you can't get upset. You can't get angry. You can't say we copied it. No, you did it. At the end of the day, it was called Raven, but you did it. Now I'm going to change the artwork to a giant crow because you did it. All right, well, that's basically about it. I wonder if he changed this already. It's interesting that he went in and he changed the label, but he didn't go in and change this policy right in here. This product is for overseas only, not for U.S. You know why? He can never change this. I told you why. Because we control Crow over here. All I got to say is one thing. If you change this policy right here, where it says this product is for overseas only, not for the U.S., that means that here they're clicking at some trying to chat with me. I don't have time for you. If you change this policy right here, this product is for overseas only, not for the US. If you change this, that means I'm smarter than you. It'll stay like that. He will not change that for the simple fact that I said that. It's been like that since last year when I first made the statement. He went in and changed the label, as you can see. But he didn't go in and he didn't change this at all. Now, if you're going to go in and change the label, wouldn't you think you would go in and fix this problem right here? Because you don't know how big this problem is pretty big. He agreed to ship to the overseas only. We've had this discussion before. He does not ship out to the U.S. Anybody buying this is not going to go buy this from the U.S. Anybody overseas, if they do happen to pick up, but they don't see our video first, is going to go buy this. And then they're going to go up and they're going to see how much the shipping is. The shipping is only $20.40. Do you have any idea how cheap $20.40 it is for shipping overseas? I told you, an envelope, this ship overseas is $27. That's cheaper than an envelope to ship overseas. And if the person sees this being overseas, they're going to order quite a bit. This means he's going to make some money, but he's not going to see any money either. Because the shipping cost to ship it over there is going to kill his profit. So if somebody gets 4 of these, right? They get 4 of these, and they go over and they want to ship to Ireland, that's $102. Plus, he still has to make the product, get the containers, and everything else that goes along with it. He's going to end up paying out more money than what his product is actually worth at the end of the day. And on top of that, it's going to get even worse because this particular shipping right here is different from your everyday shipping. This shipping is guaranteed to be shipped at a certain amount of time, like 3 days. Do you know how long it takes for a package to come from the U.S. overseas? It's not 3 days. It's longer than 3 days. And if that product doesn't get there, that means that person can go in there and file a have not received because they're expecting that package to be there at a certain time. They're going to come in and go, what the freak does this mean? And they're going to go in and copy and paste this. What people do is what everybody does online when they try to get information on something. See, that's why Google has that whole search thing at the bottom. You can search out when you copy and paste something. That wasn't there, people, when I was coming up. But anyway, hit that right there, and this is what it stands for. There you go. See what there it says right here? Arrives faster than regular transit time, which means whoever reads that is going to sit there and think, all right, that'll be there in no time at all. Man, I get it. Pretty much shipping cost. The shipping cost is next to nothing. It's $20.40. And then on top of that, it'll get here express. Are you kidding me? And you're overseas and you see that? Oh, come on. Yeah. And if that product is delayed by 3 or 4 days, which it usually will be at the end of the day, because there's no way in the world he's going to be able to ship that on express overseas. That's virtually impossible. That will kill him at the end of the day. For regular shipping, for flat rate, for 2 to 3 over here, if you can ship to Ireland, like I said, it costs $102. I paid for it already. It costs quite a bit, $60, $70, $80. That's for regular shipping. Can you imagine what express costs at the end of the day? All right, then. So imagine you put that up there. They're going to think they're going to be getting that package even faster because they're going to look that up and see what that shipping is. You're going to be expected to ship a package in that short amount of time because they paid for that shipping. Now, if they got it for free, then they don't got too much to argue about. But they paid for it. And since they paid for it, they're going to be expecting that shipping to make it to their destination at that particular set of time. You can't produce that because that time was set for the US only. That works in the US, not overseas. So because they don't get it that certain amount of time, and they're going to be looking for it, and it's going to be saying it's delayed or whatever it is, blah, 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 they're going to turn around and they're going to hit you with a have not received complaint. And that's going to go against your account. Dummy. I swear I've seen people do the dumbest stuff in my lifetime. Good gracious. How did you get that mixed up to begin with? How in the world did you type down? Did you not see what you were typing? You put down overseas only. And on top of that, there's nothing there with a surcharge fee, which wouldn't make any sense anyway. If you get a surcharge fee, how are you going to get a surcharge fee, but it's $20.40 for express shipping? That doesn't make any sense. That makes your site look like a scam site. And then on top of that, your products don't even match what you're selling. All right, I'm done. I'm finished. I got things to do. We're done. We got our stack on Partay. Look at this Partay. This is all you. This is all you now. You bought it on yourself. I told you, before we even started this, before we went down this road, I said, don't let me get a stack on you. I told you that. This is your stack right here. That's all you. I'm gonna find out where Crow's is at. Crow's is in there too. Crow's got this huge freaking stack on Crow. Like 32 pages on Crow. I'm gonna have to print all these out, man. This is all freaking Crow. Good gracious, man. You guys remember freaking messing them up? Their own freaking business. All that jealousy, all that upset. Being upset. Being upset. Don't mind your own business at the end of the day. Man. Why did I come in here and deal with both of you at the end of the day? Talking about my own businesses. Unbelievable. Look at this. This is summer crow stuff. This is crazy how crows can. You see this right here? This is summer crows can. That ain't even all of them. That's some of his right there. This freaking berserk. Look at this, man. We got cancellations on back-to-back cancellations with crow. It's insane how many cancellations we have on him. Look at this mess, man. We got all kinds of stuff on Crow. Cancellations, cancel orders. Goes on and on and on. I got a stack on both of y'all now. Both of y'all cowards. I can't even back your own products. I got stacks on both of y'all at the end of the day. Look at this. We got this one in silver. That's the second one you canceled from us. We got one in gold and one in silver. That's embarrassing. Look at this. Oh, this is you and whatchamacallit, Partay. Stacks and stacks on y'all. You're doing the dumbest stuff on the face of the planet. Can't even back your freaking products at the end of the day. Optimization, polarization. Yeah, right. The dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And I've been around longer than you guys have. I can see you guys right now in the Wild Wild West with some rickety freaking cart walking around telling people that you got this miracle elixir. Heals all your ailments. Going from town to town to town, selling people sugar water. Got this actor in there, act like they were not even part of the crowd. They just walk in, have all these ailments, and they drink your water, and all of a sudden they become healed. They can walk and everything. That's how you would be stealing from people. There you go. Got another one from you right there. Another canceled order. So one day and two go into that one town, and the guy recognized, like, oh, wait a minute. That was the two jokers that came in here the last time. Chase you guys out of town. There's another one from you right here. Canceled order. What you guys remind me of, definitely, at the end of the day. For shame, like I told you people, you know, you're going to get in this line of business, any line of business you're going to get into, you're going to have to go through this, man. I've seen some, like I said, I've been through some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So I went to school for culinary arts. I worked at this one restaurant. I lied to you not, because they were right across the street from each other. They had a war with each other. Right across the street, they had a war. And the stuff they did was freaking crazy. I mean, they even had to pay this woman to go in there, and I watched them. I watched them take that shard of glass and stick it in the side of her jaw so it wouldn't cut her, and say, you know, how to talk and how to speak. She had a piece of glass in there to make it look like she found glass in her food. Roaches. Even going as far as getting a bucket full of rats so they could dump it in their dumpster right around the time of inspection. Crazy stuff. I quit that job, man, because they wanted me to go around it and dump these rats in the dumpster. I was like, no, I'm not doing that crap. I'm not gonna be a part of this bull crap. You guys are freaking nuts. I'm not gonna be a part of this crap. I'm done. I quit. My goodness, man. Who was it? Popeyes was going against it was funny. That was funny. It was hilarious. Back and forth. This is going back and forth. It was Popeyes and Chick-fil-A was having a discussion back and forth. And the workers were getting into it. They're checking each other back and forth. Nobody was disrespectful. No one was cursing anybody out. It was just clean fun. But it was freaking hilarious when going back and forth. And no one said anything about God. No one got rude or anything like that. But it was freaking hilarious. Shoot, when I was young, I worked at Pizza Hut. We had a Wendy's right across from us. We had competition with Wendy's all the time. But it's interesting because I knew people at Wendy's I was good friends with, and they knew people at Pizza Hut. Every once in a while, you work at a freaking establishment like that. You eat everything. You've been there for a couple of years. You've been eating everything they had in there. You get tired of it. You don't hate the smell of it and everything. That's why when I go into a restaurant, if I'm working, I never eat the food in there. Never eat the food. I mean, every once in a while, a little bit here and there, but I don't eat the food. I go someplace else and eat. But if you eat the same food in there over and over and over again and again and again, after a while, the smell of it will make you sick to be in there. And that's what happened at Pizza Hut. Learned that valuable lesson. I ate pizza every freaking day. And after a while, the smell of it made me sick to the day. Every once in a while, I can't eat pizza. It makes me want to throw up. Eat too much of it. But yeah, man. I remember we used to have people come in from freaking Wendy's. No, we came in from, we just with a Pizza Hut. We went over to Wendy's and went to go eat. And they would serve us too, because I mean, it's money at the end of the day. But it was just funny just seeing a whole bunch of people in there from Pizza Hut eating food, because eat that stuff every freaking day. It would change up a little bit. I literally had a manager put a strike on me because I was over there eating. Literally. And he said, next time you go over there and eat, don't wear the freaking uniform. So when we go over there, we just can't wear the uniform. But like I said, it's right across the street. You know what I mean? Go over and eat. I mean, I had to come back to work anyway. I'm going to change out of my gear just to walk over there and come back in. Oh, come on, man. It's idiotic. So that's what it was. We couldn't be over there with uniforms on because it made the company look bad. Yeah. The managers were over eating too. So whatever. You know, we caught a few of them over eating too. Eat the same thing over and over again. You don't want to eat every day. Well, the valuable lesson from that one: never, ever, ever eat the food at where you work at, unless you have soda. And soda, you know, who cares about soda? But the food, or you smell that, you walk in the door and you smell pizza, to make you want to throw up. That's like working for Nabisco. I work for Nabisco, work for Coca-Cola, and I work for Pepsi. Actually, in the Pepsi over where, what was it, Red Boulevard, what is it, Boulevard? I think it's Boulevard over there. You had Nabisco on one side, and you had Pepsi on the other side, right side by side. We worked over at Pepsi, and the people would go over there. Their vending machines, actually, it's weird because our vending machines were over there, and their vending machines were there, and the guys used to come in to change out the machines all the time. And they would smell like cookies. Literally. They smell like cookies. You smell cookies all day long. You go to the door, you smell cookies all day. Oh, man. And we got Coca-Cola down there, too. We got Coca-Cola down here. But the Coca-Cola is down here. I used to go to drink it. I used to get a Pepsi, every day, a brand new Pepsi, and every day I have to put on a step for Coca-Cola. That's my protest. I like either one. It don't make a difference. It's for fun. But yeah, I remember that. The guy, that's why I got the job over in Nabisco. I was asking him how to get a job over there. I like the smell. You smell cookies all day long. And when I got there, I was like, oh, I hate this place so much. I smell cookies all freaking day long. Like here, you want to fudge around? Get that thing out of my face. I can't stand the smell of freaking cookies after a while. And then you realize when you work at enough of these food establishments that at the end of the day, you might want to start growing your own food. Because I'm not going to mess your life up. But I can tell you some stories, man. Oof, man. Find somebody who cooked a bit in the food industry for a bit and sit down and have a conversation about their horror stories. You will never touch food ever again. I can tell you some stuff. I'm not gonna say anything because it'll probably get me in a lot of trouble, but I worked at some establishments and I've seen some stuff at the end of the day. I've seen some stuff. Oh, I will tell you something, if you basically can bear it. The most two disgusting one things ever. I'm gonna tell you the other one because I don't want to repeat that ever as long as I live. I still can't believe I saw it to this day. They want to throw up just thinking about it. But there's two disgusting things, the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life while I was working in the food industry. And one of them was the orange juice dispenser, the high-speed dispenser incident. There was one restaurant I went to work in, it was all Italian restaurant in the middle of God knows where. And I went out and got this job from this agency. They hired me. I went out there as a cook. So anyways, I'm in there. The first minute I walk in, I like orange drink, anything orange. I like that kind of drink like that. So I walk in and I see the high C dispenser. I'm thinking, okay, when I get from break time from prepping food, I'm gonna go and get me a glass of it. Thank God I saw what I saw, because man, if I had drunk from that glass, I saw how to suit these people at the end of the day. So as I'm coming out, going to the bathroom, I watched the waitress. The waitress was really cute. So I'm watching the waitress as she's picking up the different from the tables and stuff. I watched her take 3 different glasses from 3 different tables, add the same juice in it, and pour it back in the dispenser. And mind you, from the time I was there, which wasn't long because I couldn't take it, the place was weird. From the time I was there, for the 4 or 5 months, I've never seen them change out the dispenser. You think about it. Just put that in your head about backspit. You think about it. When I watched them serve people from that same dispenser and put the food back in. This was the same place that the super restaurants that you have no idea what's going on. Behind closed doors, you don't know what's happening to your food. That's why I tell people at the end of the day, man, when you go to a restaurant, do not get nasty with the people that are preparing your food at the end of the day. These are people that are preparing. I've seen people get nasty, call them out the names. But these are people that are making your food at the end of the day. I had a supervisor. Mind, this is a supervisor who had a rule, and this was his rule. If anyone got disrespectful with us, we were allowed to tamper with your food. That was one of the rules back there. I said, and tell people, don't do that, man. At the end of the day, you'll regret it. You would definitely regret it at the end of the day. Don't do that. I came here from a job one time, I never forget. I saw somebody kicking a steak, a $70 steak around in the kitchen, kicking it around. I mean, kicking it around, kicking it under the wash. You know how often they clean under the freaking washing machine units in there? Like rarely they clean those bad boys. And I see them take a push broom and drag this thing out and kick it around. I don't know whose food that was, but in the day they must have said something stupid because the supervisor was in there kicking it around too. Yeah, yes, sirree. That was the rule. I didn't do it. I thought it was disgusting because at the end of the day, somebody could do that to me. That turned me off from restaurants altogether. Altogether turned me off when I saw that crap went down like that. Yeah, I've seen some stuff, man. I've seen some stuff. There was stuff that they would put in your egg salad, stuff like that. I'm not saying who or what, but there are things you can. That's why I don't eat egg salad, none of that stuff anymore. Because there are all kinds of stuff you can put in egg salad. You will never see it. I guess I scarred too many people for life, but it is what it is. That's what it is. You have to understand. This is when people get mad at these shipping carriers and they go, "Oh, it's all UPS. Oh, it's all FedEx." No, it depends on who's working that day and how ticked off they are. That's what you're dealing with. Because you can have a person come there to your front door, leave flowers and spray a little perfume in the air while he walks away, or cologne or whatever, and be the most pleasant person you ever met in your entire life. Or you can have that one individual who can't stand his job, doesn't like his life at the end of the day, and he's going to treat your package the same way he treats his life. He's going to beat the crap out of your stuff. He's going to throw it up on your freaking thing and be done with it. It's not the company at the end of the day. It's who basically represents the company that day. Just like these jokers at the end of the day that can't basically back up their products. So their products are nothing but scams. This is some of Crow's stuff right here. We got to get the rest of it. But this is some of his stuff right here. His canceled orders. Next to Mr. Partay. Dun, 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 dun. Next time you dummies want to sit there and talk trash about me at the end of the day, make sure you can back it up, because I can back mine up with no problem whatsoever. That being said, I'm going back to work. I got my snacks. I'm happy. got everything I need. At the end of the day, you learn a valuable lesson. Don't mess with Christians at the end of the day. God defends me at the end of the day. Whatever's in the dark, it's going to come out in the light. If your product can basically take on the screen paint that my Lord blessed me to be able to have and be able to do at the end of the day, then you should have no problem taking it on. But you can't take it on because at the end of the day, you know exactly what you're dealing with. You know how good my product is at the end of the day. These are my backups. I got to find the rest of you because Crow's folder is mine. Look how thick Partay's is. Crow's is thicker than his. This is only about a smidgen of Crow's cancellations. All right, I'm going back to work. I got things to do. With that being said, got to go and God bless.